I have known Nyjah a year and a half, pretty much since he started filming with Ty for the Nike part. A few years ago, when I started shooting with Ty on Flat Earth, and then at the same time, he got commissioned to do a part for Nyjah, I knew how to work with him pretty well, so it was just like an easy transition. The most memorable sessions with Nyjah that I had were when it was getting down to the end of his part. We did a trip up to Sacramento to film some of his enders. There were a couple tricks that Nyjah wanted to get specifically. His ender was one of them, the crooked grind nollie flip on that kink rail.
Started trying it, actually got it within like 30-45 minutes, which was really nice. And after that, I wanted to keep the session going. So it was early, it was only like 1 p.m. Drove from Sac to SF, went to the 5-0 curved rail and handled that. I think I saw, Riley and Kirby skate at first, and props to them for even finding that spot because that thing's amazing. And I feel like it's something that most people would walk up and kind of not even think it's skatable because you got to drop it on wood and stuff. And it was actually like a really smooth session. It was easy to warm up to. Just started like grinding around at first, and then the 5-0 started working, and the confidence was there. And I knew as long as I like took it slowly and was careful about what I was doing, I knew I could do it.
Over the years, I got pretty good at knowing Ty's process and how he doesn't like flashes and how he likes to keep everybody out of the way and keep like a clean scene. And so I like to try to frame skaters on like a blank space, and there was no way to frame Nyjah whatsoever from ground level. And so I walked around and there's a massive hill behind it, and it was actually the last photo that I shot, and I finally figured out how to frame him on the concrete so you can see his whole body because he's wearing all black. And there's trees behind him, everything else, so the concrete was brighter and he pops nicely off of it. The attempts were very calculated and well done. It was just down 5-0, just kept going further and further and further, and then eventually just did the whole thing.
I like the angle of the photo because it shows the curve really well, and that's the main thing about that spot is the curve. It's hard to tell in footage or on a photo how like gnarly the curve actually is. Like you really have to like lean into it, and that's what makes that spot so cool. So I think it's really, really cool he showed that well. Yeah, it's a really good photo.